Hey everyone, welcome back to Chart Stoppers. Before we get into today's stock, I just need to remind everyone that this channel is about looking at different stocks and mapping out their key support and resistance areas on their daily charts. Also, we will be identifying any trends a stock is in and any key technical patterns we can find on their chart. Don't forget, this channel is for educational purposes only, and I am not advocating to buy or sell any of the securities talked about on this channel. But I am here to point out key factors on the charts that do impact the price action of a stock. Also, I provided a link in the description for Webull. You could use that to start an account. You will get 2 free stocks. And don't forget, if you have a recommendation for a video, leave a comment below and I will try to get to it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have your notifications on so you don't miss out on any new content here. Okay, so let's get into the market today. Today is February 14th, 2022. It is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. You could see the S&P 500 is down today, 0.09%. The Dow is down 0.37%, and the Nasdaq is actually in the green today, 0.71%. So a mixed day in the market today with all the tensions going on with Russia. We saw that happen on Friday, a big red day on Friday because of that. So hopefully this week things will turn around in the market and we will see some green this week. All right, so let's get into the stock I want to take a look at today. Today I'm going to be covering Tesla. I've done a few videos on this one in the past. I will provide a link in the upper right hand corner to the most recent one, and you can go back and check that out if you want to see how I got to where my chart is today. You should be seeing that link right about now. And this is what my chart looks like right now for Tesla. At the time of this recording, Tesla is currently trading at $891 and about 40 cents. It is up $31.12 today, which is the equivalent of 3.6%. So a pretty good day for Tesla today. In the past week, this stock is down actually 1.68% so far. In the past month, Tesla is down 14.85%. Just over the past month. So not a good month for this stock. In the past 3 months, Tesla is down 12.5%. Going back 3 months, it's down 12.5%. And going back a year, Tesla is up 8.81%. So if we could go back a year here, we'll find out where we were trading at February 14th of last year. Let's just try to find that. And let's see here. February 14th, we're going to have to go to, let me zoom out here. We're going to have to go all the way back to around this area. And you could see here, let me zoom in. It's going to be right around this area. So on February 14th, it looks like that was on a weekend. So the closest thing I have is right on the 16th. And it looks like on the 16th, we closed that day around $796.22. So it was trading right around that $800 area. So we're actually, we're up around $890 today. So we're $90 higher than where we were a year ago. So, we're doing pretty good. Not the, enormous returns over the past year that we are accustomed to seeing from Tesla. The growth has slowed down a little bit, but, still overall pretty good returns in the past year here. With all the things going on in the market in this past year, I would say that's not too bad, especially for a growth stock like Tesla. So let's take a look at the chart here, and we'll talk more about what's going on with my chart in a minute. But let's first go over the support and resistance lines on my chart real quick. I only have 3 on here, the most important ones that we need to look at on our chart. So let's cover those real quick. The first one is at the top, and that is at $1,230 right here at the top. That's our top line resistance here. You could see, the stock has a 52-week high and an all-time high of $1,243.49. And we hit that on November 4th of last year, 2021. And since then, we haven't been able to get back up to that level and reach that high again. the stock has kind of sold off since then. We tried to retest here in January, but we could not get back up to that level. So you could see, that resistance point right there where it tried to retest but could not, and then it sold off a lot since then. So that's where our resistance line comes into play around $1,230 there. So that's where we want to see that stock get back up to that level. We're going to want to see it close above that line. All right, we want to see a daily candle close above that line at $1,230, and then we want to see it hold above there, and then stay above there if we want to see this thing move on and test those all-time highs and ultimately get above those all-time highs in the future. But we have a long ways to go. As you could see, we're a long way from that all-time high. We're actually down near our next support line, which is around $850. That was a former resistance level where the stock broke out from back in early November here of 2021 here. So you could see the resistance right here where the stock kind of died out here in early January of 2021. And then the stock later came to retest those highs in early November here of 2021. It had a breakout above that level, and then it took off to those all-time highs of $1,243. So that was a former resistance level around this $850 level. It was actually around more like $900, but you could see the support comes in around that $850 level where the buyers ultimately step in and support the stock. So that's where we have our support level at. All right. So you could see when the stock was falling here from those all-time highs, the support came in around $850, and that's where it bottomed out at. And it's been maintaining a base, at that level there since it's bottomed out. So we have a little bit of a base setting up at that 850 level, and it looks like it has not fallen below there since it's maintained that level. So it looks like we're holding there. And then my last level is around 585. You can see the stock has fallen to that level before, and buyers have stepped in at that level also. So just in case we do fall below this 850 level, that would be another level to watch out for if we fall below this 850 level. 585 will be a support level to watch if we fall below there. Okay, but if you could see my chart here, let me get rid of this 585 support line, as we're not going to need to look at that anymore. Just hopefully everyone has that on their chart to look at. If you're trading this, I'm just going to get rid of it for now so we could see our chart more clearly. You could see this two green lines here. This is a trend channel that I've seen Tesla has been trading in going back to around the lows of COVID. Ever since the lows of COVID here, March 2020, this stock has been trading inside this channel here since then. So you could see it's kind of maintained this upper resistance and this lower support inside this trend channel as it's gone along since then. So, it just completed, since coming off of that all-time high, it just completed coming off of that lower support here. So we did drop down from that upper resistance, hitting that all-time high, and then now we have made the trip down to that lower support area, bouncing off of the trend line perfectly. I did not have to move these trend lines. I've had these trend lines set up for months now. I did not move these lines at all, and this is exactly where it bounced. Okay, so you could go back to my last video and look at my trend lines. This is exactly where it bounced off this trend line. Okay, I did not move that at all. We saw that bounce right there with that wick, and it closed right along that trend line on that daily candle right there. And since then, it has held above that trend line. So we're following exactly along that trend line. And then you have this red trend line here showing that we are in that downtrend. Whoops, I didn't mean to move that. showing we are in that downtrend, following it all the way down to those lows. So we should be expecting a breakout to the upside very soon once we can get above this red trend line and close above there on a daily candle. We should be expecting a break back to the upside and a move back towards this upper resistance area and a new all-time high very soon. Okay, so let me just put my moving averages on this and we will see what's going on with those. As you could see, the 200-day moving average mimics my bottom support on this trend channel. So that's what's been holding the stock up as it follows this trend channel. So that's what's been supporting the stock as it goes along this trend channel here. And as you can see, it's been following very nicely along that 200-day moving average. Every time it hits along there, it bounces off that 200-day moving average. So we're holding nicely on that. And that's where we had that bounce off the trend line on the bottom, and we hit that 200-day moving average perfectly. So it's holding up for now. Hopefully with the market conditions that are going on right now, we will maintain and continue to hold up. Now with my red trend line, you could see our 50-day moving average here in the blue, the dark blue, and also our 21-day in the light blue are acting as resistance as they follow my trend line here. So we do need to get above those to make our move to the upside and be able to break out above those so we can make our move back to that upper resistance here and move on to a new all-time high. First, we're going to have to get past that 8-period moving average here, which is in the white. So we're going to be looking for a close above that 8-period moving average first, the white moving average, which is our 8-day moving average. So look out for a close above that first, and then we'll be looking for a close above our 21-day and then our 50-day, and then we'll start rolling to the upside here to the upper portion of this channel as we make our move towards that. All right, now let's switch over to our weekly chart, and you could get a better picture of this. As you can see here, a better picture of the channel as it bounces off that top to the bottom, back to the top, and now we're back at the bottom. And you could see our 50-period moving average on our weekly chart is the one supporting us on our weekly candles. And then it looks like our 8-period moving average on our weekly chart is acting as resistance here as we're on this downtrend for the past couple weeks here since coming off of that all-time high there. All right, so look for that. Look for a break above that 8-day moving or that 8-period moving average on the weekly chart also as we make our move back towards that upside. All right, so that's my update on Tesla. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have your notifications on so you don't miss out on any new content. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time on Chart Stoppers.